You've got a product line and you're ready to get it online for all of the world to see. But wait, which platform should you use? There's so many. Is one better than the other? Is it worth the cost? No doubt, there are a lot of different online selling platforms to consider, with pros and cons for each. Some are better for hobbyists, and others are better for high-selling online stores. So let's break down a few different marketplaces to get you on track. There are sites like Etsy and Amazon Handmade where you can apply to be a seller within their site or marketplace. Then there are platforms like Shopify and Squarespace where you have an individual site to sell your unique products. I'm going to compare and contrast Etsy and Shopify as I've worked with both of those platforms, and that's where my experience lies. Marketplace platforms like Etsy already have a built-in audience and internal traffic, which can be a huge benefit for your products to be found by new customers. If you understand SEO or search engine optimization and how to target your products to be found, you can find huge success on Etsy. Another bonus is the built-in community that Etsy sellers have. There's a great customer support system that these sites offer to not only you as a seller, but to your customers. Great customer service is a must, no matter what platform you utilize, but being able to ask fellow sellers for support advice can help you grow your soft skills when dealing with sticky customer situations. If you plan on selling in person, you can also sync your in-person sales with Etsy using Square. You will have to set up a Square account, but it is free. Square will even send you a card reader at no cost. Your inventory will sync in real time and you can sell anywhere you like. Another benefit of Etsy is that the cost of selling is relatively low. You only have to pay a 20-cent listing fee when you make a product live. You will also have to pay to renew those listings every 3 months, again at 20 cents. When a product is purchased, you will also pay a 5% transaction fee for the total cost of both the product and what the customer paid for shipping. When it comes to cost, Etsy is relatively low risk, but you are giving some things up. For instance, you really have no control over the look of your shop. Besides your cover photo and shop icon, there's really not much you can change. This is because Etsy wants to have a unified experience for customers who are shopping there. Marketplace platforms are all about their customer, not necessarily your customer. There are suggested items right next to yours that can lead a customer to a competitor's shop rather than staying on your shop page. There is also little control over customer information, like collecting emails for marketing opportunities, and there is very little analytic data on what brought that customer to your shop. A person shopping on Etsy is there because they like Etsy, not necessarily because they like your products or brand in particular. They just stumbled upon it. But you cannot deny that you could make a lot of money from one-time customers who find your product, and if you make a great impression, they may come back again and again. For someone who is a hobbyist or maybe doesn't have the highest budget for a website, marketplace platforms are great options to start off with. On the other hand, if you move forward with an individual site platform like Shopify, there are undeniable benefits as well. There will be more upfront costs, but depending on how well you do with growing your sales, you could be saving money in the long run. For any custom website with a personalized domain, you will have to pay for a domain name yearly. This cost averages around $14 a year. For the lowest paid version of Shopify, you will have to pay $29 a month. Transaction fees are 2.9% plus 20 cents per transaction. These transaction fees are very comparable to other services like Square, Stripe, and PayPal. There are light versions of individual website platforms like Shopify and Square that are free, but they are fairly simplified and add-ons can really start to add up. So what all do you get for 29 bucks a month with Shopify? Quite a bit! First, you have total control over your products and customer experience, and there are no listing or commission fees. You can choose from pre-designed templates provided by the platform, but you can add your own custom-built template or edit the site code to do exactly what you want. Your site can be branded to your company and products, and you can gather great customer analytics and offer a newsletter to gain access to your specific customers. Customers generally are coming to your site because they want to buy your product or brand, not because they were conveniently browsing Etsy. But that's not to say setting up a site through Shopify or Squarespace is going to just get the sales rolling in. You will have to invest in marketing strategies to get the word out about your product, and you will really want to pay attention to your SEO. And if you plan on selling in person, Shopify has an amazing point of sale system that is free and seamless to integrate. You basically have your online site store and in-person shop all in one place. You can create barcodes, offer sales, and customize your shipping settings. Not to mention, the analytics you get are from a whole different dimension. You can easily integrate outside apps to make email gathering seamless or offer wholesale accounts right on your site. There is going to be a cost no matter the platform you use. But I would recommend a standalone site if you anticipate a high volume of sales where the $29 a month in processing fees would cost less than paying the listing and transaction fees from Etsy. If you are in it for the long run with your product, a professional site may be the best move forward to save time and money on developing your online presence. If you are selling as a hobby and don't want to invest too much time or capital into a standalone site, Etsy is a great place to start to sell your products. And hey, maybe it makes sense to use both types of platforms to capitalize on customers who are new to your brand and for those who will keep coming back. Do you have a specific question about Etsy or Shopify? We could nerd about the ins and outs all day. Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time on Home Base.